Arcane, a League of Legends anime, cartoons, whatever you want to call it, but we know it's greatness. I just got done watching, the last 3 episodes that, became available today, and I gotta tell you, they were absolutely great. So I'm gonna do a little review of the 3 episodes, so definitely there's gonna be some spoilers, but yes, let's go ahead and jump into it because there was definitely a lot to talk about here, right? And I'm definitely not gonna talk about everything because there's just way too much. I mean, 3 episodes, about 40 minutes each, is just way too much content. So I'm just gonna talk about like my things that I loved about these 3 episodes. And of course, I gotta say, we gotta start off with Jinx. Okay, I absolutely love Jinx as a character, and just seeing how unstable she is, right, when it comes to her like mentality and like just the psychological trauma that she has because of everything that happened in the first 3 episodes in Act 1. It's absolutely insane, and they do a very good job at kind of showing us, the viewers, how the trauma that she's dealing with, right? I mean, again, she's definitely has some PTSD that we can't even imagine. She is responsible for killing like 2 of her friends, and of course this whole time she honestly thought that Vi was also dead. So her coming into terms with that, we just see how she just acts, like her personality is absolutely crazy, and I love it. I love the way that she handles things, the way that she fights, the bombs, everything that she does. I love everything about Jinx in this Arcane, and seeing that perspective, something that we never really got into the games. Of course, I played League of Legends for years. I'm still copper, so that's kind of irrelevant, but the fact that Arcane is here, I gotta tell you, I'm in love. I love everything about it. Now, another thing that I definitely want to talk about is Victor, because we see, right, from episode like 1 through 3, Victor, he definitely has a little problem, but I never imagined that it was like life-threatening. So getting that little twist in Act 2, of course, that's a big deal, because we see that there's kind of like some rift between Jace and Victor, right? We see that Jace, he's kind of towing the line, right? He knows that the stuff that they're working on with the hex tech and the runes and the magic, he does see where Heimerdinger is coming from, right? He does see that this type of technology, magic, hex tech, whatever you want to call it, is very, very dangerous. So whenever he was giving that speech and he didn't want to reveal to the world everything that he's been working on, of course we got to see the gloves that Vi is going to be wearing on later on, and of course we also got to see the laser that Victor is going to be using later on as well. But we see that Jace, he really wants to make sure that the technology that they're developing is safe for the people. And Heimerdinger, whenever he saw the actual organic hex tech core, right, the one that Victor was working on, he got some flashbacks, right? We know Heimerdinger, he's like what, like 300-400 years old, so he has definitely seen some things. I'm guessing they're referring to like the Rune Wars. I'm not the biggest expert when it comes to League of Legends lore. Again, I'm copper. I'm kidding, but yeah, the Rune Wars, I know that's a big deal, and hopefully we get a little anime about that as well, because that would be amazing. Just imagine how crazy it would get if we actually get to see that. But seeing Heimerdinger worried about this technology and what it can do, he definitely raises some red flags. And the fact, right, I understand where Jace is coming from, right? Especially when they kind of made Heimerdinger retire. I feel so bad for him, because we see that Jace, he is kind of, he's talking to all the other council members, he's making deals. We see that corruption is deep, and we see that Jace, he's like, well, if there's gonna be corruption, I might as well get ahead of it and try to make sure that everything is safe. But that kind of leaves out Heimerdinger out, right? Because at the end of the day, we see just how greedy all these council members are. We know that the only one that really cares about the future of Piltover, the city, and stuff like that is really only Heimerdinger, right? Everybody else, and I guess that's like human nature, they're only caring about their their money, what they can get with the hex techs and stuff like that, only the benefit that is going to bring to them, and not how dangerous it can be. And I understand, right, Jace, he did make a good argument, I guess. We're only humans, we don't get to live as long as Heimerdinger and all that stuff, right? So we only live, what's the expected lifespan over there in Piltover? Maybe 70, 80, right? I can't imagine that humans are living past 100, and even when you get to that old age, you won't be able to be doing all the work that Jace and Victor are doing. So I kind of get that point, but you know, you got to listen to the 400-year-old Heimerdinger, right? If he's telling you this thing is too dangerous and he's having flashbacks, maybe Heimerdinger could have explained it a little bit better, but nonetheless, it's still kind of sad seeing him go that way. And you know, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. And of course, we also want to talk about Vi, because I honestly just love that dynamic between Vi and Jinx. And even though we didn't get to see that reunion till the end, you know, them coming together, it was sad because I just didn't know how Jinx was going to react. And seeing the firelights, right? Because that fight, you know, that fight was amazing as well. But the firelights, right? I feel like the leader of the firelights is definitely gonna be someone that we know. I don't know exactly who it could be. It could be Echo, right? I don't know if that could potentially be the leader, but we haven't seen Echo in Act 2 at all, and I know he was in Act 1, so maybe that's the leader. I mean, they did grab Vi for a reason. I mean, maybe Echo believes that Jinx, you know, Jinx in all these years just done some pretty messed up things, so that could potentially be Echo. He recognizes that there's no saving Jinx. She's like far too gone. And again, the thing that I love about Arcane is also, one, of course, you get little Easter eggs here and there, but I really love the cinematography, is that how you say it, of the whole thing, especially when it comes to Jinx at the end. Again, whenever she was, you know, with that blue flare, you know, signaling Vi, and we see like all her friends, right, that died, kind of being behind her, and you know, she's hearing all those voices. Again, I do believe that Jinx is far too gone. I don't think she's like 100% like bad to, but she's pretty like 99% bad, but there's still like that 1% of goodness inside of her. And I believe that's probably why, you know, we get that whole Vi and Jinx looking for each other. They're still sisters. I don't think they're ever gonna kill each other. I mean, let's be real, I do think they care about each other, but it's gonna be like one of those Batman and Joker situation, right, where like neither of them are gonna kill each other. They're just gonna be going after each other for until the end of time, I guess, right? And of course, Caitlyn is gonna be there riding along, and I can see why Caitlyn and Vi, they're gonna become friends. I mean, you can just see it, right? The fact that Caitlyn traded her gun to save Vi's life, it was very important. That's the gun that she, you know, she loves that gun, right? It carried her through the competition. She's very good. I mean, she's definitely a good shot. But yes, Arcane, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in the next 3 episodes. I can't wait to see what people are talking about. And honestly, I want to go up on YouTube and start searching like the whole you know, like all the Easter eggs, because I know there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna look at all these episodes and find every single Easter egg to the games and stuff like that. But yes, Arcane, I mean, I honestly did not expect this anime or cartoon, whatever you want to call it, I did not expect it to be this well made. I mean, I honestly thought it was gonna be like, you know, just a Riot Games trying to cash in, but no, they're definitely putting in the work. The story, just everything about this this show is absolutely amazing, and honestly, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next, because I feel like Riot Games is definitely sitting on a gold mine. I mean, they mentioned Noxia in this episode as well. So, you know, I just imagine the next arc, like the next show that we get from League of Legends, from Arcane Season 2 or whatever they're going to call it. Just imagine if it's with like Darius, Swain, Draven, right? Just imagine seeing that side of the world. It would be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. Now, next week, we're getting the last 3 episodes, and just looking at the preview is going to go down. I'm really excited. 10 out of 10. Honestly, I watch a lot of anime, so seeing this year, I gotta tell you, definitely my favorite show in 2021. I cannot wait to see the next 3 episodes, because it's just gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to see how they're going to end the story to all these different characters. Yeah, really excited. But let me know in the comments what you thought of this Arcane 3 episodes that we got. And like always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace out.